Hey guys, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with Madden 25. And here we go with the beginning of the franchise mode. So this is going to be the Battle of Texas. I will be playing as the Houston Texans, squaring off against the Dallas Cowboys. And man, this is going to be awesome. I'm really excited to get a chance to play as the Houston Texans for an entire year. Last year, I played as the New York Giants. That was a ton of fun as well. Definitely got a different perspective on the game, and I think I'm going to have a different perspective on the game here playing as the Texans as well. I'm going to be trying to go with a pretty heavy ground game here. We're going to see how that unfolds, though. Already with some of the games that I've been playing here in Madden, running has been very successful for me. So, of course, I've got Foster here with the Texans, so that's just going to make it even better for me to be able to run the ball, and this is going to be great. All right, so anyway, Romo really getting the offense going here in the opening drive. Now, this is the first entire game that I have played in Madden 25. You guys saw the Teddy Crocker game that I did just a little bit ago where I play as a halfback, and that's it. So I got a little bit of a perspective on what it's like on offense. And by a little bit, I mean just from the perspective of a halfback. So to get everything going right here, I can tell I'm a little rusty, especially on the defensive side. I usually pride myself on how I do on defense, like with my play calling and everything like that. But it's just not turning out too well right here. The Cowboys definitely having a great opening drive, really sticking it to me right here too. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in quarter number one. Romo getting a lot of time in the pocket, able to complete the pass to Bryant. Fumble, but the Cowboys end up recovering. 4 yards to go for a touchdown, but tackled in the backfield. We'll lose 3 yards right there. So we're going to be staying a little bit close to the line of scrimmage. Blitzing right there, and that was a smart call too, just getting some pressure on Romo. Going to be looking at 3rd and goal now here for the Cowboys. So the Texans defense really standing tough here in the red zone. That one is going to be caught by Harris. Now, it is initially called a touchdown, but in my frustration, I kind of start mashing the X button and skip past the part where they go ahead and have a challenge on it, and it was not caught. Both feet were not in bounds, I should say. So the Cowboys have to settle for a field goal. So I'm going to consider that a minor victory for me and the Texans on this opening drive. All right, so defense, of course, having some struggles. Now it's time to see what we can do on offense. This is the last week of preseason, of course. This was the game that took place yesterday. I was going to go ahead and post it yesterday, but I had a pretty bad migraine, so I knew if I had gone ahead and done some commentary yesterday, it would have been subpar. So once we get out of the preseason here and get onto the regular season, it's going to be great because in this game, I really don't get a chance to get to know the Texans that well. Of course, preseason time is a time to be able to experiment with different players in different positions, find out who you want to keep, who you want to cut. So a lot of times I skip through preseason, but I felt that this year I should not go ahead and skip through it, but instead really utilize it for what it's there for, to get to know the team. So after quarter number one here, now that we're in quarter two, everybody changes. All right, so the starters are out. The backups are in. It's going to make for an interesting game. More with the interception. Offense does not go too well for me here at the beginning. Throwing that INT is really going to end up hurting me here. The Cowboys are going to have pretty decent field position right here. All right, so 25-yard line, or 26, excuse me. I would consider that pretty decent. Nothing to get too excited about, but it's not like they were pinned back at the 12 or something like that yard line. But, all right, 1st and 10 at the 44. Going with the handoff. Only able to pick up 3 yards right there. Man in motion here. Williams on the left side. Orton back, and he is going to get sacked. So 3rd and 11 now for us. We're, of course, predicting a passing play. So I like that you can, of course, guess here, and he's going to go out of bounds. They're going to go ahead and measure it, but realize he's going to be short by just a few inches. Cowboys have to go ahead and punt. So the pass going to be complete. Now I'm going to go with a running game here, or a running play, excuse me, with Tate along the left side. So the toss, not picking up too much right there at all. Lose 1 yard. All right, so sending Tate more a little bit to the outside on a wheel. But figure Graham on the right side was going to be the best receiver to go to here. Picking up 5 yards on that one. So I've got to get the ball moving here downfield. Luckily, Tate is open on that wheel. Jukes a little bit and gets past one defender, but doesn't get too much after that, as the second and third defender are able to go ahead and get the tackle. Got both my halfback and my fullback wheeling out. There's Tate again, wide open, breaking a tackle one more time. It's like rub, repeat right there. 1 minute, 51 seconds left here in the half. Graham with the catch. And another first down. So now we're really starting to get things going. You can see Yates now has completed 5 passes in a row. It's been the short, efficient type of passes that have been working well for me. Bonner with the catch. 2 yards left to go. Going to be looking along the right side to see if anybody is open. And there we go with Graham. Man, I don't know what that move backwards was, but that's really what cost us the touchdown right there on that play. But I give it to Tate, and he will go ahead and complete it for us right here, getting the touchdown. And that's going to go ahead and give the Texans a 7-3 lead here over the Cowboys as we go ahead and skip on to halftime. Figure you guys probably didn't want to see just a couple running plays, and for the sake of time, let's just skip over it. So halftime's usually a point for me to go ahead and find out what's been working in the game, what I need to change. Really, I don't think I can necessarily go off of too much about what I need to go ahead and change because, you know, I've only had a couple drives on offense, a couple drives on defense. But with a team that's not exactly the team I'm going to be playing with for the entire time, if you guys know what I'm talking about here with the backups and everything, I don't know. I mean, I think I'm going to go ahead and keep the passing game going. The running game, the times that I have ran the ball have not been too efficient, but I have to stick to it. So that's why I'm starting off the second half with Tate, who picks up 5 yards. All right, now we're going to go back to the pass here. So Graham with the catch, going out of bounds after picking up 9 yards on that one. With the 39-yard line here, the handoff to Tate, going to the outside, which was a smart move. He's going to pick up 9 yards right there himself. So I might have to go ahead and keep handing the ball off if we can keep picking up 9 yards per carry. All right, so throwing into traffic right there. Catch is not able to be made here. We're looking at 3rd and 1. Tate is the man who I'm going to rely on to go ahead and get that 1 yard to give us a new set of downs, but no block right there. 4th and 1. You know what? Why not? It's preseason. So the handoff to Foster, who is my fullback right there. He picks up that 1 yard. We're going to go with a deep pass. I know a lot of the game here I'm going to be going with short passes. That is what I tend to do here on offense. I do like to throw the ball quite a bit, go with short passes, that are high percentage passes, and just keep going with those throughout the game. So every once in a while I've got to throw a deep pass, so you'll see me do that a little bit here too. Like I said, this is a time for me to be able to experiment with some things. So another first down. We're at the 37-yard line, setting fullback and halfback out on the wheel. There's Tate with the catch. Picks up 4 yards right there. Should have gone to the right side. I might have been able to pick up more than just 4 yards, but running backwards here. Tate with a screen, not able to get him back on his feet. Picks up 5, 3rd and 1. Give it to Foster again for a first down. It's kind of nice being able to have him in because I feel like I can rely on Foster here to be able to get me that extra yard, but oh, so close to a touchdown pass with Foster right there too. 1 minute and 5 seconds now in quarter 3. We're looking at 2nd and 10, making a few changes here based off of what I see with the defense. And the Cowboys with the 2nd interception on the night. Threw into coverage right there. That was my mistake. 59 seconds left in this quarter. Orton back in the pocket. Feeling rushed, gets sacked, lose 5 yards right there. Again, Orton back. And again, he gets sacked. 3rd and 23. I'm going to go ahead and try and blitz right here. This is one of those things where it's too good to go ahead and give up, but I go with the very light blitz, which was the smart call because on that pass, while it is caught, picks up nothing whatsoever. So a pretty decent return for me on this one. Tate picking up just a couple yards here. So at least I'm in field goal range right now, so I don't feel too much pressure to go ahead and do anything here. But I'm going to try and go for the deep pass just in case. If it goes incomplete, no biggie. There we go. Oh, I thought he was going to have that one. All right, 29-yard line. It's up. And it is good, so that's going to make it a 10-3 game, so 7 points between us now. 5 minutes, 38 seconds left in the game. So opening drive was pretty bad for us here on defense. So I'm hoping we don't have a repeat of that right here. This is the time where we've got to remain tough. Beasley with the catch and the tackle here. 2nd and 2. The run for the first down. So a great pickup right there. That was 12 yards for the Cowboys. All right, Orton back. Taking a look, finding a man who's open, doing a little jig in the pocket. And that one, Harris is going to intercept. Now we're really tucked back close to our to our end zone right here. 13-yard line, so I'll be running the ball just to try and get out of this. Give myself a little bit more distance from there, but Tate only able to pick up like half a yard on that one. So I got to go back with the pass. I'm letting the clock run just a little bit. Dang it. Not able to pull that one on in. The slants play tends to work very well. But, all right. Dang it, Griffin again dropping it, so I have to punt. 3:34. Now's the time for us really to go ahead and get things going, because I don't know if we're going to be able to get another chance on offense if we go ahead and fail to stop the Cowboys now. 3rd and 10. Orton, of course, going with the pass. That I was prepared for this, and I guessed it. And another INT. This could be the game if I am smart. Both teams, of course, have 3 timeouts left. So Tate staying on his feet, getting the first down. Clock will continue to run. This should be the last play before we go ahead and hit the 2-minute warning. All right, Tate again with a great pickup. So on 2 runs, that puts us about 21 yards closer than we were before. Again to Tate. Again, a great pickup, getting 7 yards on that one. All right, you guys know how this is going. Cowboys only have 1 timeout left. So with this run by Tate, they're going to go ahead and use their last one. So it is 2nd and 8 now. Up the middle, picks up 3. I'm going to sit here and wait a little bit. But, all right, Tate fighting to be able to get 4 yards. So this one, not going to be good. I figured why not go ahead and give it a shot. Again, it is preseason. If I lose this game, it all gets wiped clean in a week anyway. All right, I make the mistake here of really going early. Now, that's just because I am really nervous, and I got to stop him. I know that. So I jumped the gun a little too early. Orton getting sacked. That's going to go ahead and make them lose 5 yards, so it's negated the mistake that I made. And they've got to run back a pretty long distance here. Remember, no timeout, so 10 seconds left. Orton spikes the ball. Oh, 9 seconds, actually. So only a couple plays left, if that. And there we go. That is going to go ahead and win the game for us. There's 3 seconds left, so we're just going to do the right thing and kneel the ball. So, in my first Madden game, and with the first Houston Texans game, I go ahead and I win this one by a score of 10-3. So I appreciate you guys watching this. Seems like the Battle of Texas went to Houston. More Texans franchise to come later on, so make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.